Hey everybody, this is Ardel Joseph, your favorite entrepreneur. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about a company, a very exciting company. The name of the company is called Greenway Investments. Now, a very good friend of mine brought this company to my attention, and they're in the business of the medicinal marijuana production, medicinal cannabis, medicinal hemp. And we know that since the advent of medicinal marijuana, which started quite a many decades ago, of course, many governments did not legalize the use of marijuana, and it's been used largely for recreational purposes. However, we do know that hemp, as it's known, or cannabis, has tremendous medicinal value. And this company, Greenway Investments, invites us to actually go along for the ride as they produce and manufacture and do large scale farming. They invite us to come in as investors and we can passively earn. Could you imagine for as little as $25, you're able, whether you're in Zambia, Nigeria, the Caribbean, across the United States, it doesn't matter where you are, for as little as $25, you can actually put some investment capital to work and earn anywhere from between 0.88% to 1.8% per day passively. Why? The government of Thailand, just last year, they've actually gone full steam ahead. They've done a lot of legalizations of the cannabis marijuana space in use. And now we know that Thailand is one of those countries that have tremendous farmlands, millions of acres of farmland, very fertile. This is where, large quantities of high quality ginger and turmeric is produced. So why not cannabis? There's so many functional uses and medicinal uses for cannabis. And obviously, the government of Thailand sees this as a great way to help the economy. So as they go and invest further in the production of high yield seed and the quantity for distribution across the rest of the world, then we get an opportunity to invest with them and be able to go for that ride passively. This is not something where you have to sell products, no lotions and portions. You simply bring your money and you put your money to work. So I'm going to play a very short video so you can get a bit more information before I then dive into the details of this particular opportunity. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick so you can participate with me as we look at this video.
The year 2021 hit many businesses, but the medical cannabis market only gained strength during the pandemic. Annual revenue from legal sales totaled a record $17.5 billion, and even then, Greenway began its official existence. In 2021, 67% of adult population was in favor of legalizing marijuana, the highest figure in history, and twice as much as 20 years ago. Medical cannabis is actively supported by many celebrities and world leaders. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Patrick Stewart, the list goes on and on. The financier George Soros of the 90s donated millions of dollars to pro-liberty organizations. Kamala Harris, the first female vice president of the United States, is also loyal to medical cannabis. One of the leaders of the cannabis market is Curaleaf. Approximately 75% of its production is medical marijuana, and the majority shareholder of Curaleaf is businessman Boris Jordan, former CEO of MTV and founder of the financial group Renaissance Capital. Another shareholder is the former head of Sidneft, Andrei Bloch. Investments in Curaleaf made Jordan a billionaire, and Bloch returned to the list of the richest Russians in 2020. The company has earned $626.6 million, almost 3 times more than the year before. According to Boris Jordan, a lot of the successful natives of the former Soviet Union invest in the production of marijuana. Their money is in every third of the company. Greenway production began recently in 2022 since the full legalization of cannabis in the Kingdom of Thailand. Since then, the volume of production has increased by 71% to almost $30 million, and we have not a small share of the market. For the Thai authorities, legalization is primarily beneficial through taxes because official sales in stores and drugstores, rather than on the streets, bring a huge amount of money to the budget. Modern stars of show business are also actively earning on cannabis. One of the main enthusiasts in this area, rapper Snoop Dogg, he generously invests in various startups. Billionaire rapper Jay-Z is not far behind. Mr. Beyonce founded the fund TPCO Holding in the amount of $10 million for the support of producers. And former world boxing champion Mike Tyson, in general, decided to found his own hemp empire. As you have understood, the world's leaders in legal cannabis production still remain residents of the United States and Canada. But in 10 years, the Asian market predicts to bypass them in all respects. That is why the company Greenway is now at the origins of the business and chose to focus on this direction. Sign up for the company at the link below.
All right, all right. Excellent, excellent information, guys. This is absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely phenomenal. And what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to jump right into the information as to how you can come on board and participate with Greenway, okay? Guys, it's so simple. You've seen so many opportunities out there, companies and platforms that there's no real brick and mortar. Here you have brick and mortar, real company, registered in Canada, registered in Thailand, and some registrations in the United Kingdom. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, any investments over $15,000 is 100% insured by one of the largest insurance houses out of the UK. I mean, where do you hear that in the industry? That's because this is a real company that you can attach yourself to and still get a return on your investment because you're joining into the class of investors. And as the company grows over time, you're going to be able to participate. So again, we are Greenway Investments, guys. Major plan here. And basically we talk about capital, about a company, the investors, representatives, and contacts. And we won't keep you here for any significant length of time, just going to give you the crux of the information. Now, how do you typically create capital from $1,000? Guys, I'm going to tell you. You put your money in the bank. There are traditional ways in which you can do that. You put your money in the bank. Let's just say you get a decent one. They say 5% per annum. They say, okay, it's going to be passive. But guess what, guys? It's unprofitable. You're going to earn $50 at the end, guys, at the end of 365 days. That is absolutely crazy based on the day in which we live and the opportunities that are out there for you to invest in. So as this company seeks to grow, you definitely want to get on board this moving train and be a part of this platform, okay? It's not just a platform, but it's an actual company. I'm going to go ahead and actually fully share these slides so you can get the full screen view of what it is that I'm sharing. So guys, the traditional way of investing, many of us say, okay, why don't we go into the Forex space? But I'm going to tell you, the operations are profitable, yes, but you have to be a professional. Forex is highly unpredictable, requires great knowledge and major risk. The risks are 50 to 70%. Operations are high risks, profitable, yes, but unpredictable, requires great knowledge, unsafe, and the smallest error leads to what? Loss of capital. You want to be in an investment that is sound and progressive. Cannabis business, guys. The first use of medicinal marijuana dates back to 1996 in California. Today, cannabis-based productions are, guess what? Used in more than 140 countries around the world. So it's growing and it's booming. Over the past 5 years, new players with huge capitalization have appeared. Here are some of the names of these companies. Guys, we have Aruba, we have Cronus, Curaleaf. Curaleaf is a major one. Curaleaf has 2.64 billion ownership by Andrew Block. This is a former president, guys, of Civinet and a co-founder of Unimark. These guys are investing major dollars into the medicinal cannabis space. Okay, guys, it's growing by leaps and bounds. And then Coca-Cola has been actually monitoring the rise in the use of non-psychoactive cannabis oil as an ingredient in fitness. So there's so many emerging use cases for medicinal quality and medicinal grade marijuana. Very, very powerful. And about the company, Greenway Investments, as an international innovative company, has been born in the summer of 2022. So this is a ground floor opportunity. The company has taken a year, it has stabilized, and here we are now, Greenway to the world, guys. You can get involved on a ground floor opportunity. Using scientific progress, we provide world-class products containing cannabis for medical and recreational purposes. We cooperate with leading retail chains. The products are available in wholesale and also in retail. Very, very, very key, guys, is that when you know that a company is involved in a lot of retail production, there are so many sales outlets that the sale volume is going to be extremely, extremely high. So cooperation with Greenway implies a bilateral, mutually beneficial partnership with the possibility to form a multi-level referral structure as well. So this is another way in which you can gain on top of your own passive investments. And we're going to get into that here shortly. But in terms of the actual production, ladies and gentlemen, they have manufacturing facilities in the largest cities in the North Chiang Mai. There is also a laboratory with modern equipment and 2,000 hydroponic complex. This allows to grow and treat several thousands of highly profitable plants simultaneously. All we're saying here, guys, is that the yield is going to be extremely high. Imagine the engineering with the seed to have a higher yield, a more robust and heat-resistant and insect-resistant yield. So you're going to have a lot more quantity being produced from those fertile grounds in Thailand. That's what's happening there. Additionally, with the production, all of these technologies lead to stable yield and high production rates within the entire continent of Asia and wherever their other farmlands are located. Behind the scenes of this company, guys, is a director. I want to talk to you a little bit about this particular gentleman. From an early age, he said he dreamed of helping people. He has 3 state awards, scientific degrees, Director of Sciences, fluent in Thai, Indonesian, and in English. Born June 29, 1970 in the city of Cirebon. Family is in the business of farming. But here's the most important thing about this gentleman, guys. Professor Sambu Rohan is one of the most renowned scientists in Thailand. From 1996 to 2000, he worked as a deputy chief physician for anesthesiology and resuscitation. He's very well known. At some particular point in time, he was actually being quoted to run for politics because of his popularity rating. Most persons think that he would actually win in that regard. Now, in 2019, he was diagnosed with COVID-19, coronavirus infection, and then he self-isolated. During this period, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman came up with a number of different ideas and patents moving forward. So now he has been selected as a director to lead this company. By 2023, he published dozens of scientific papers on the topic of medicinal cannabis. And currently, he's a current co-founder of the Greenway Investments. So what a better person that you want to have to lead a venture such as this, someone who's actually experienced in the field of medicine overall, understands the impact of cannabis or any other things upon the human body, and have had tremendous success in the medical field as a doctor. The company is registered in Thailand, also registered officially in Canada, and has some registrations in the United Kingdom with their insurance company there as well to ensure that your assets are protected. So they also have a marketplace that's opening pretty soon, and we're going to see additional products coming down the pipeline. Just to let you know, you can be involved in this opportunity with cash denominations from any country. You can come on board even with MoneyGram. I've seen MoneyGram, PayPal, crypto, US dollars. If you're in South Africa, you can use the Rand. You can actually use the Russian ruble. So this opportunity is global, guys. The investment deposits, they're in 4 categories. Like I said earlier, from as little as the yield can go from 0.88% all the way to 1.18. And the way that yield actually is distributed is based on these four groups right here. You have the elementary investors, you have the popular investors, you have the recommended, and you have the professional. So elementary, for as little as $20, you can deposit up to $4.99. That's elementary. You're going to get 0.88 to a little bit under 1%, 0.96%. And for the popular, you can have a deposit of 500 to right under 5,000. That's 4,999. That's 0.97% to 1.06% daily passive yield. Notice I did not say that you have to bring anybody into this business for you to earn money. This is your money being turned over. Guys, the power of compounding is extremely powerful. The concept of compounding is extremely powerful. Could you imagine turning over your investment capital every 77 days, guys? Very, very powerful. So with the recommended anywhere from 5,000 to 14,999, and the professionals will be able to get that full 1.18% daily with a 15,000 deposit, which is fully insured. As far as the insurance company, I mean, obviously the company would have decided to have a reputable company, and you can do that research for yourself. But in terms of reputation, there's none bigger than Aviva. So, ladies and gentlemen, you go online, you do your research, you look for Aviva. In the UK, guys, very, very large insurance company guaranteeing any deposit above 15,000. Okay, very, very powerful. Now, there are other investments that persons can consider, like gold, real estate, and oil. These, with minimum risk. But cannabis is that new one where for as little as $25, for as little as $20, you can get started. If you're going to invest in gold, sometimes you got to find about $2,000 or more. And yeah, you potentially make some money. Real estate, most times to get a good deal, you got to find 20,000. Oil, if you really want to invest in oil, I'm talking about that black gold. Those investments just to get started, unless you're a professional trader and can leverage a trading account. But if you really want to invest in oil, you got to come up with about $100,000. So guys, I'm telling you, the options out there for minimum risk investments are very slim. So the way the company actually is set up is very powerful because the distribution of incoming investments is as such. The insured fund, in case unforeseen circumstances, is 15%, maintenance 8%, employee salaries is just 1%, marketing is 14%, and the lease of the land, that fertile land, is 23%, construction 21%. So very evenly distributed investment, quotients there. So if you so choose to bless others with this opportunity, the company says that, you know what, for your efforts, you get a unique referral link, you register with a person that invited you to see the opportunity, you get your referral link, and what you're going to do is you begin to share the opportunity by whatever means necessary. Guess what? Don't look at this structure the way it is on the screen. I'm looking at the structure as wide. For as many persons that I would tell, on that first line, it's 8%. Could you imagine? Because you help someone, the company decided that we're going to match you with 8% of their daily dividends. What if you actually told 100 persons? And what if that 100 persons told 100 persons? You're now looking at second level, which is 6%, 10,000 persons, whatever they're getting on a daily basis, you can actually get an additional 6% from that. And the third level, where if you got everyone on the second level to do 100 persons as well, you're now looking at 1 million persons, just 3 levels deep, but you're getting 4%. And then it goes down 2% next level, 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, down to 8 levels. It's not to infinity because the company obviously is showing here that we have longevity. Some platforms and systems, they have a 3-year run, a 4 or 5-year. Guys, this is a multi-decade run opportunity. Multi-decade decade run opportunity. So very, very, very powerful multi-decade run opportunity, guys. I'm just telling you, it's phenomenal. I love the way the company has done it. They have here the managers with $20, 1-star manager, the 2-star manager at 100. You have the 3-star manager, 500. A personal deposit for the director. Director 1 is 1,000. Personal deposit for Director 2 is 1,500. Personal deposit for Director 3 is 2,000. The Vice President, 4,000. The 2-star Vice President is 8,000. The personal deposit for the Vice President is 10,000 for 3-star, and for the 4-star President is 15,000. Those are the plans, guys. As you can see from the 1-star President, then you get rewards like bonuses like the Apple Watch. The Vice President gets an iPhone 4, MacBook, and some persons are already getting the Toyota 4Runner, guys. This is an amazing opportunity. So if you are a manager, your turnover structure is looking at $250 with a premium of $25. You'll come in, you'll learn more about the details. I've given you the crux of the opportunity, guys. It's very, very powerful. And we definitely want everybody to win. We want you to join us here, the different payment options: PayPal, Western Union, MoneyGram, American Express, Bitcoin, to all of the different tethers, anywhere where Visa and MasterCard is accepted, and so many other international payment systems here. That's very, very powerful. The roadmap is tremendous. I'm not going to take time to go through the entire roadmap, but I want to show and stress to you that it was since 2015 that the company registration of the subsidiary of Greenway Ventures. So imagine research and development for so many years. This is now a mature company that's now making its mark after the left side of the quadrant here would have been established with all of these developmental roadmap benchmarks. And now we're in 2023, launching the affiliate program with a focus on settling marketing offers depending on the turnover of the structure. And here right now, right this minute, in the month of June, we just came out of the month of May, where they began the development of the Greenway mobile app. So Greenway to the world, get back with a person that invited you to this opportunity. Let them know that you want to get started. Step 1, you want to go ahead, get with them, get registered. Step 2, help to replenish your account with some replenish your account with some USDT or however you decided to fund it. And step 3, you go ahead and get going, share this opportunity, look at your daily dividends, and you'll be on your way to financial freedom. There are many frequent asked questions. You can come join us, come into a Telegram group or WhatsApp channels, and we'll have all of your questions answered. So guys, I'm telling you, it's just amazing what we have here. Again, I'm Ardel Joseph, I'm a global expansion leader. I'm here letting you know that Greenway investments seem to be a very solid venture. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I do or say should not be construed as financial advice, but this was well researched. It's been thoroughly investigated. The person that shared this opportunity with me actually have spoken directly and met with the directors of this company, well, some of the senior managing directors of this company, and I'm personally invested. And hey, if you see this as a fit for you, get back with the person that invited you and tell them that you want to go ahead and get started. Again, this is Ardel Joseph. You can find me on YouTube at Ardel Blockchain Joseph, and handle Ardel Can Help. I'm also Ardel Joseph on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of the other social outlets.